You're welcome to Hope Adventist News. My name is Nana Akusiabuache and I bring you this week's inspiring updates and key stories from our community and around the world. Here are the headlines for this week. Odoko Same-Day Adventist School celebrates 25th anniversary. Accra City Conference dedicates new parsonage. Grosso North District honors her veteran leaders. This and other stories will be coming your way right after the break. Welcome back. This news is brought to you by Angels of Hope. Now moving into the story, the Odoko Same-Day Adventist School marked a significant milestone celebrating its 25th anniversary on Sunday, September 29, 2024 at the school premises. The event was a momentous occasion highlighting the school's growth and commitment to providing quality Christian-centered education over the years. Several dignitaries graced the event, including Pastor S.O.T. Hammond, President of the Accra City Conference, Honorable Alfredo Kovandapoy, Member of Parliament for Ablekuma South, Mrs. Lydia Kusinsian, the General Manager for Adventist Schools in Ghana, Pastor Kingsley Osei, Director of the Advent Press. The ceremony began with Elder Benjamin Riafe of the Odoko Same-Day Adventist Church stating the purpose of the gathering, followed by Elder Che Bafo, who gave a brief history of the school, recounting its humble beginnings and its steady development into a respected educational institution within the community, mentioning some great founders who helped the school in its growth. In his speech, Pastor Theodore Jenfi expressed gratitude for how far the school has come, emphasizing that its success is rooted in the Christian values and principles that guide its teachings. He praised the dedication of the teachers, staff, and church leadership and founding leaders whose efforts have laid a solid foundation for the school's future.
It's challenging time and our children face a lot of immoral activities in all aspects of their lives. It is against this backdrop that as an institution we are focused on building these children to be able to be selective in their choices. Ghana as a nation needs young people, who fear God and also intelligent to move the country forward. This can be achieved from the early stage of education with the SDA school Odoko offers and stand for. As an institution, our motto, strive in faith, echoes what we stand for. We seek diligence, resilience, and excellence on all rounds. As we celebrate 25 years of excellence, we stand as God's agents to build learners for tomorrow. Be part of this great moment of raising kingdom champions. Thank you very much.
Addressing the gathering, the school's headmaster, Mr. Francis Kofi, emphasized the need for education to evolve as the world rapidly changes.
At Odoko, a seed of hope, faith, and commitment to excellence in education. Today, as we gather here, we are not only celebrating the success of that seed, but also the strong tree it has grown into, providing shelter and nourishment to countless young minds. This school, founded on Christian principles and dedicated to holistic education, has become a beacon of knowledge, discipline, and moral values. Our journey over the past years has not been without challenges. We have faced numerous trials and tribulations, but through God's guidance and unwavering dedication of the governing body and the staff, we have overcome them all. Our school has grown from humble beginnings to a vibrant institution with a rich legacy of academic excellence, spiritual growth, and community service.
The special guest of honor, Honorable Alfred Okuvandopoy, urged parents and guardians to be discerning in choosing schools for their children, especially in light of contemporary issues like the debate surrounding the LGBTQ+ theories. He emphasized the importance of selecting schools that not only provide academic excellence but also nurture moral and spiritual growth.
Today, it is very, very important to know who is teaching your child. Today is very important for us to be very careful where we educate our children. Because there is a lot that is going on. There are a lot of philosophies that are being propagating around us. Quality school, quality leaders, quality teachers are not easy to come by. So we have to be very, very careful where we send our children. Today we are being bombarded by ideas and ideologies that sometimes make us wonder where we are going as a country. For some, it is no more about teaching reading and writing. Some social ideas coming into our classroom. Lesbianism, gayism, all manner of things are entering our classrooms in the interest of freedom. In the interest of freedom. Please, let's be committed to giving our children quality education.
Mrs. Lydia Kusinsian, the General Manager for Adventist Schools, reiterated that the success of the school is a collective responsibility. She emphasized that parents, teachers, students, and the church must work together to raise children who are academically strong, spiritually grounded, and socially responsible.
All speakers who have spoken already emphasize the need for Christian education. And that's exactly what we are doing here. Like the four legs of a table, we all have our part to play. The school, teachers, pupils are one leg. The church is also another leg. Parents, we have our role. And the community, or the core community, has its role to play for the betterment of the Ghanaian child.
The celebration was filled with various performances, including a heartwarming musical presentation by the school choir, as well as traditional dances and choreography by the students, which captivated the audience and reflected the school's emphasis on both culture and academic excellence. One of the key highlights of the event was a fundraising drive to support the construction of a modern library for both the school and the community. The library project aims to provide students with better access to reading materials, enhance their learning experience, and foster love for knowledge and self-improvement. The headmaster, Mr. Francis Kofi, further explained that the acquisition of a modern library will be a game changer for the school students.
Happy to be with you today because today happens to be exactly 25 years that this school was established within the Odoko community. As part of our celebration, the school has a vision of lifting up the library a library that is to serve both the school children and then children of this community. And so today, we are privileged to have distinguished people like Honorable Dr. Alfredo Kovandapoy to come support us, raise funds to build this library. But that is not all. We are still calling on authors, writers who have different books to also come and support us with some of their books so that these children can also read. They will develop the habit of reading, which will also help in this our 21st century. And so we are calling on all within Ghana and outside Ghana, come reach out to Odoko SDA, and then we will receive your donation.
A report by Nana Kusiabuachi and Justice Apia. Congratulations to them. Now moving on Saturday, September 28, 2024, the Accra City Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church celebrated the dedication of a fully furnished 4-story apartment complex. This new parsonage, designed to house their pastors, marked a significant milestone in their mission to win souls for Christ. The foundation of this parsonage was laid in 2018, following the demolition of the old structure, which was destroyed by a fire outbreak. The restoration and reconstruction efforts completed in 2024 have resulted in a spacious building capable of accommodating about 8 families. This development aims to elevate the accommodation crisis that the conference has faced over the years. The dedication ceremony began with an opening prayer by Pastor Dr. Timothy Yeboah, followed by remarks on the purpose of the gathering by Pastor Dr. Emmanuel Geiser. Elder Matthew Donko shared a brief history of the project, expressing gratitude to the supporting committees and donors who worked selflessly to achieve this goal. Project Director Elder Emmanuel Quadero also provided detailed specifications of the new structure. The dedication was led by the president of the Accra City Conference, Pastor S.O.T. Hammond. This was followed by the salt carting ceremony and the unveiling of a memorial stone serving as a reminder of the leadership that made this dream a reality. Vote of thanks was rendered by the Children Ministries Director, Madam Cecilia Brown. In an interview, the president of the Accra City Conference expressed his gratitude to God for the progress made and highlighted the importance of the new building in addressing the accommodation crisis.
Accra City, as the space that we get will allow, because land is very expensive to acquire here in Accra. And when we rent parsonages for our people, we have a lot of challenges. Sometimes they will be there, the landlord lady says, well, this at the end of this period, I'm not renting it out again. So the pastor will have to go looking elsewhere. And sometimes the conditions they bring, you don't know even how to meet some of these conditions. And almost every time the price of the rental charges go high. So there was really the need for us to build our own so that we will save funds and then use money for the mission of God. If we use all the money to take care of our pastors, renting the work, which is carrying the gospel to people and assisting people in a humanitarian manner, will not happen. So this is a lot of savings for us, and we believe that when this building is occupied by the people, those in the community will also know that this is a place where pastors live.
The estate director advised churches and the global church community to register all structures with the Adventist Risk Management Team. He emphasized that this registration ensures support in times of need, noting that much of the funding of this project came from the team after assessing the damage and poor condition of the previous building. A report by Walker, Adventist Media Center. The Gospel North District of the Same-Day Adventist Church has honored 2 veteran leaders for their devotion and long years of service in the district at Gospel during their Elders Appreciation Day. The district, Michael Ej Company Limited, families and individuals presented cash and other items to Elder Johnson Edupuku and Elder Dominic Apia Chumisi for having served in various capacities for 50 and 40 years respectively. The family of the 2 veteran leaders were full of praise and appreciation to God and church for acknowledging the toil of their fathers in their years as leaders from deacon to elders, both at the local and district level. The pastoral family of Pastor David Kofi Addo and the district sponsored beautiful apparel for all the other districts as well as the local church leaders as a token of appreciation for their dedication to the service of God. This occasion saw the mammoth gathering of all the 11 churches in the Gospel North District at Gospel Menchia Seventh-day Adventist Church. In an interview with Elder Edupuku, he said he have never felt so much appreciated in his years of service to God and church than that day.
No kwasem pa ne se mensusu ni sei na me kana se da bi wo ha mani age pa wo masetena mu a ene na menyi ni se sa ni gie pa be sa ye program bi a mani ba gi a chewe entu bisa me a ne manyina koso kama me da sofo ene sofo David Kofi Addo ene asọrin mpanimfoɔ yɛ Gospel North District asɔrin mpanimfoɔ ne akannifoɔ nyinaa se ɛwɔ anuonyam kɛse a wɔde ahyɛ me.
9. Speaking to Pastor Addo, he was motivated by the fact that deserving personalities should be celebrated before they depart from us. He encouraged other pastors and church leaders to emulate and even do better in celebrating church leaders.
Nti na sɔre no kyerɛ sɛ yɛni asɔ wɔde wɔn ayɛ ɛde aboa yɛn honhom dwumadie no a na ɛsɛ sɛ ɛsɔ ani na yɛyɛ ne saa ma no deɛ ma wei yɛ soronko ne sɛ yɛ asɔ mpanyinfoɔ no nyinaa mu no yɛ appreciate wɔn pɛ atade a yɛ uniform de ma wɔn sɛ deɛ yɛ ne daa no nanso yɛ go beyond that ɛyi mmienu de si yɛn ani so a wɔn deɛ ɛm sɛ baako bɛyɛ asɔ mpanyin 1978 ɛna baako nso 1980 wagyina mu abɛpem saa bere yi na ehu sɛ wahoɔden akɔ fam wayɛ asɔ mpanyin na ne nnɛ yɛ amene ka sɛ wɔn da so yɛ asɔ mpanyinfoɔ na yɛntwɛn ɛma wɔnwu ansa na yɛahyɛ wɔ anuonyam nti nnɛ da appreciation no yɛde ɛbɔ wɔ aba so hyɛ wɔn kran wɔ deɛ wayɛ no sɛ asɔ district ne nyinaa ani baako a mehu ne sɛ asɔ mpanyinfoɔ no adwuma yɛ mu no yɛnhyɛ da ni hyehyɛ sononko bi ma wɔn parasa wɔn ayɛ mmerɛ ama wɔn ahoɔden ba fam a wɔn ntumi ntoa so sɛ asɔ panyin no a yɛnhyɛ da nyɛ dwumadie sononko bi te sɛ deɛ yɛayɛ ma asɔfoɔ retirement yɛnhyɛ da nyɛ biribi saa ma wɔn nti yɛyɛ wei de hyɛ wɔn kran na mehu ne sɛ apart from say yɛde hyɛ mpanyinfo no nkran no ɛsan so hyɛ young ones no nso so nkran ama adwuma no a wɔn yɛ a wafa to wɔn nso a wɔyɛ no wayere wɔn ho ayɛ ne yie.
A report by Ivan Kofi, Greenview Ghana Conference, Ahafo region. May God richly bless them for their service to God and to mankind. Now let's go for a quick break. We'll be back with the rest of the stories. Welcome back. You're reminded that this news is brought to you by Angels of Hope. Moving on, Nana Paul Ahoto, Chief Executive Officer of Ahoto Herbal Clinic, marked his birthday with a heartwarming act of generosity by making a significant donations to members of the Seventh-day Adventist Church who are living with disabilities. In addition, he extended his support to the aged, the needy, and widows within the church. This charitable gesture took place on September 28, 2024 during the Sabbath service at the Bethel Adventist Church located in Abidjan in Kwanta, Bosomtwe District, Ashanti region under the South Central Ghana Conference in Kumasi. The event was graced by distinguished guests including Nana Apem Daakwa, Queen Mother of the Ahrim traditional area, and Pastor Robert Boache, District Pastor for Chirapatere. Their presence added a ceremonial touch to an already meaningful day of community support and fellowship. Dr. Paul Ahoto demonstrated his deep care and appreciation for the disabled members of the church by donating essential items such as bags of rice, clothes, cooking oil, and an undisclosed amount of money. In his remarks, he acknowledged the dedication and active participation of these individuals in church activities, despite the challenges they face due to their disabilities. In an interview with Hope Adventist News, Nana Apem Daakwa commended the church for fostering a nurturing environment that upholds Christian values and encouraged people to lead moral lives. She took the opportunity to advise the youth to respect their elders, practice patience, and focus on their education or profession as they navigate through life's challenges.
Baby, I'm near it. By then, and then I may run so by many aji. And now, on my home family, many baby or may be a home. It's a message say, they be me can say, a year or someone a year back, a yammy back, and I ain't a summon. Now, I to the be a year home tears, you know, be a condemn and young dear. But a year Bible back. Oh, Kakra me can't share a Mayano. And ne kakra me hu wo de mesua ewo ene emaya na aba ho ne se ene obi ape ewiase mu nuoma ohun se ne nyon kukura we ya esu onye bi nyame opesen ke na pepepe ankobo ye na yepe enti na nipa no be hu tenten me bi gya ha mewa esutum kwehye obi no wa cha me hwe no mesuma wa cha obi ana de ma wacha nso wachen wo bi enti ye ene ese di sua se ade bi nyakopon ye bia no wani nyina pepepe enti ye na ya be mu no ina so ye ntimi nya pepepe.
Speaking about the motivation behind his annual donation, Nana Paul Ahoto shared that his actions are deeply rooted in biblical teachings.
The entire that's one could say, and my birthday. Now, when enye the edikan every year bia no ye chair a kuna for name of 4 adie. Last year, met to me a catcher or na or more edit them if he say, me but a year pa. I say, or more my did them no, you better phone, you better come in our bang. If he say, I ain't been moved or made them, and into no omuni come for, and also omuni boaphobia was as we so. But I want to turn in penny for a show moon can say, said or TBSBT, a more mumu.
As part of the event, Dr. Auto presented citations to several church members in recognition of their outstanding contribution to the church's mission and community life. These awards highlighted the spirit of service and dedication that Dr. Auto seek to promote within the congregation. The event not only celebrated Dr. Auto's birthday, but also emphasized the core Christian principles of love, generosity, and caring for one another, reinforcing the Adventist Church's mission to uplift all members of the community, regardless of their circumstances. A report by Nana Kwabena Jesidakwa, Kumasi. May God richly bless him for that kind gesture. Now, ending the story, the Echuma Macro District of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Kumasi, through its women's ministry, successfully hosted a highly anticipated couple retreat under the theme, Igniting My First Love with My Spouse. The event attracted a remarkable turnout of married couples, all eager to strengthen their relationship and renew their marital covenants. The retreat was organized with a clear purpose to provide a space for couples to reflect on the foundations of their marriages, spend quality time together, and most importantly, ensure that Christ remains at the center of their homes. With a blend of spiritual reflection, interactive activities, and entertainment, the couples were guided towards rediscovering the beauty and significance of their first love. The program features several engaging sessions, including sermons, couple building exercises, and in-depth discussions on marital values rooted in Christian principles. Experienced marriage counselors and pastors facilitated these sessions, offering valuable insight on topics such as forgiveness, effective communication, and the power of prayer in maintaining a healthy and Christ-centered marriage. Pastor Yao Asamoah-Kwarteng, president of the Central Ghana Conference, CGHC, expressed his admiration for the retreat, noting its potential to inspire other districts and churches to hold similar events.
Accra district, I was Central Ghana Conference. I dwumadie bi a kese pa district na boabo awarefo nyina no abehia hotel baby botaye no se empempi na awarefo no adwumaye ni abrabo ni mu semunti nya daaje nya hwe kasi nya daaje nya hwe ankomodie ni relaxation enti niema ya na chechire won so ene dwumadie a ebe emba ha no aye mfaso kese pa Ebiza ma warefo na nya kwan adidi wo ho nkomo enya adesua ewo nima pia pomoden awarepa emransem ni bribia ebeboa ma ware na koso na mehen ahokeka pa akoso ha wo anigye ni adidie ni adesua mu a botae no se dwadi be kwa wi a awarefo no be kofie no ye gidi pa se de sakrae bebre ebeba ware no.
Pastor Gabriel Asamoah-Kwarteng, the district pastor of Accra, encouraged couples to carry the spirit of love, unity, and forgiveness beyond the retreat. He reminded them that maintaining a Christ-centered marriage is key to experiencing happiness and longevity in their relationship.
The family Gabriel Asamoah-Kwarteng, Accra district pastor, and everybody had the KCS district, women's ministry department. Atumi aboaboa warefo ano de aba Wadoma hotel ha yambota ye pa ne se ye pese ye renew your covenant ya wadie se de ye hyase ene se de ye de krono du ba bi a abrabo no mu ye de na no ma bi sisi mu na fe o hawo kitinkiti bi na fe e de abargo ne hon krono ba bi ba nti ye hunu se ebe hia na ebe boa se de warefo ni nyina ba be hia fa akon the question is over ni gidi akoso eneya na ekire se yeto so yi a edinkunimdi ebe brenya memba bi a o atiti bi mo ewofie.
This couple's retreat stands as yet another testament to the Adventist Church's commitment to fostering healthy marriages and promoting Christian values within the home. Through such initiatives, the church continues to empower couples to build stronger relationships rooted in faith and love. A report by Elder Alexander Sante, Agric Inzuma, Kumasi. May God richly bless all marriages. That brings us to the end of the news, but before we go, let's take another look at our headlines. Odoko Seventh-day Adventist School celebrate its 25th anniversary. Accra City Conference dedicates new parsonage. Guaso North District honors her veteran leaders. The Hope Adventist News was brought to you by Angels of Hope. I will go. You can equally and happily go by being part of the Angels of Hope Club in spreading the word of God. All you need to do is just pick your phone and dial *928 *32 *104 hash and follow the prompt. You can also donate through our Momo account number. That's Hope Channel Momo account 0249 193083, and God will richly bless you. You can watch all our programs, including Hope Adventist News, on our social media handles. That's YouTube Hope Channel Ghana, Facebook Hope TV Ghana. Remember, you can equally reach us on our WhatsApp line 0559 680066 or our email at hopetvghana@gmail.com. Thanks for joining us. As we start a new week, remember, God is always by you. My name is Nana Akusia Boache. Have a good night.